Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly meditation. I'm Dr. Beverly, your host, and I thought this week we would do something a little different. It only just said live. Hopefully we were live when I started talking. Oh, well. Anyway, I thought I would do something a little different today. Normally we bring in energy or we do a prayer or what have you. We bring in consciousness of source or whomever. And as you may or may not know, I spent most of my early years in Hawaii, 7th grade through college. I graduated from Leilehua High in Wahiawa, which is on the island of Oahu. And today, Lahaina just burnt to the ground. It's a horrible, horrible tragedy. People have lost lives, they've lost their homes, they've lost their businesses, all because some people are jerks. Yeah, it was arson and it's unexcusable. Whoever you are, you should be ashamed. And so I thought what we would do is we would go into a meditative state. So you go into the same trance state, and then by your intention, however that works in your belief system, send healing love and energy and prayers to the people of Hawaii. Apparently the smoke is doing damage on the other islands, and I've heard there's other fires now going. The what do you call it? The National Guard of Hawaii is now trying to put the fires out. They're so extensive. Somebody really wanted to do a lot of damage, and they've hurt a lot of people that will not cover quickly. A friend of mine posted a link on Facebook to make donations. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a link. But I'm sure there are places where you can make donations because the Hawaiian people are not wealthy. So they're going to need a lot of love and prayers and money to rebuild. Sorry, I can't even talk about it. This happened on the Big Island a few years ago when the volcano erupted and it went towards Hilo for the first time ever. It normally never went that way, and it wiped out a lot of homes. So the same thing has happened here, only it's been businesses, a whole town, all of the trees, everything is destroyed. And on the mountain there on Maui, the big mountain, there are plants and birds that only exist there on that mountain. It's the only place in the world. So hopefully the smoke doesn't destroy that. So I thought today that would be our focus is, you can bring in energy from source, just ask for whatever energy they need and then just send it out. If you have an energy system you prefer to use that, use your prayer, use whatever it is that works in your belief system to help the people spiritually and to manifest rebuilding their lives after such terrible destruction. So let me go into share. And you know the drill, you know how to meditate. Just go into your inner space. And I'll be using binaural beats music. So yeah, I have the sound on. So if you want to use a headset, that's fine. But for this meditation, it doesn't really matter if you do or not. But I will share sound and stereo in case you do wear binaural beats headset. And again, you can sit, stand, walk around, lay down, whatever is good for you. Just go into the pose that you like to use when you're meditating or when you're doing any healing work. If you're a healer, if you prefer to do that sitting or laying down or however you like to do that kind of work, then that's the pose you should go into. And I'll just turn on the music. So go ahead into your inner space and set the intention that this meditation or healing, or whatever you want to call it, is for the benefit of the people of Hawaii, particularly the people of Maui and the people of Lahaina. It's for those who died so that they can pass over in peace, and for those who are living and now have to rebuild their lives from scratch. Businesses and homes can be rebuilt, but we can't get back the lives we've lost and the disruption to everything we knew in our way of life. This wasn't just the destruction of a small town and a small island in the middle of the Pacific. This was the destruction of a lot of history, of a town that was known as a whaling town. You could watch the whales there during certain times of the year. It was an old town with old history, and it is now completely destroyed. So we pray for you, Lahaina and Maui and Hawaii. We send you our blessings. We send you our love. Start to just slowly come back into the room and take your time. You want to write in your journal. That's a good thing to do while it's fresh in your memory. And have a sip of water. I'm going to do a stop share. It'll turn the music off. There you go. Okay. So I hope that everything works out and they get the fires out and Lahaina and the rest of the islands. The smoke blows away. Apparently there's a hurricane not too far away that's creating the heavy winds. It's blowing it all over. So thank you all for your blessings and sending your kind love and energy to Hawaii. And next week, Monday, we'll have our regular podcast. Let's see, that'll be August 14th, I think. Oh, interesting. So on the 14th, on the 14th is Dr. Unadi Jain, very interesting lady. And on the 21st is Daniel Aaron, who actually lives on Maui. So next week, the talk is raising resilience in kids, but it applies to adults as well. And it's really for parents of kids. And then Daniel's talk is spiritual warrior, worldly success. So those of you that are old like me, you remember Dan Millman, also from Hawaii, who talked about being a spiritual warrior. Daniel is similar but different. And then the next one's not recorded yet, so I won't announcement. But we'll be back next week, Thursday, for another meditation. And if you have any requests or healing or need anything, just don't hesitate. Let me know. The contact information is below in chat. So thank you very much for joining us. And remember to be the light you want to see in the world. Very much for